Kwa majina ni Harun Karanja, mimi ni administrator wa Dandelion Africa na leo tuko hapa wiki ambayo dunia inatazamia kama wiki ya mapenzi, tukiwa wanaume, kuelezea nafasi ya mwanaume katika familia, katika masuala ya afya ya uzazi, katika masuala pia ya dhulma za kijinsia. Na ulimwengu unapoangalia masuala ya mapenzi, tunajiuliza mapenzi ni nini kwa mwanaume. Mapenzi ni wakati mwanaume anachunga na kulinda familia yake, anajipenda, akiangazia afya yake ya kiakili, na pia anahusika katika masuala ya afya na masomo ya jamii yake. Na hii kwa kawaida shirika la Dandelion Africa halifanyi kazi bila kuhusisha wanaume. Na tulipoanza kuhusisha wanaume kama miaka 10 ambayo imeisha, tumepata matokeo zaidi. Kama ni kupunguza dhulma za kijinsia, tohara ya kina mama, hiyo imeenda chini sana. Kwa sababu tuligundua wanaume ndio wanahusika katika kupitisha ama kuamua haya mambo ambayo yanadhuru akina mama. So wakati wanaume wanahusishwa na kukua na ujumbe ambao ni mwafaka, mabadiliko yanasonga kwa haraka. Kabla tujahusisha wanaume, tulikuwa tunafanya uhamasisho kwa akina mama, na hali ya mabadiliko ilikuwa inachukua muda sana. Lakini tulipohusisha wanaume, mabadiliko yakasonga kwa haraka wakati tunahusisha wanaume na akina mama kwa kuzungumzia masuala hata ya uchumi. Kwa sababu sasa wanaume wanaruhusu pia akina mama wahusike kwa chama, wanaelewa umuhimu wa akina mama wakipata elimu, wakipata nafasi ya uongozi. Na tuliona hata vijiji vikitangazwa kuwa wazee wanasimama na kusema hatufanyi FGM hapa tena. Tumeona wanaume wakileta watoto clinic kwa chanjo. Tumeona wanaume wakihusika kwa maamuzi ya kupanga uzazi. Hapo awali tukifanya na kina mama, reception ilikuwa slow kidogo kwa wanaume, lakini tulipoanza kuwahusisha na wakaona kwamba malengo ni kuinua uchumi wao na waboma zao, sasa wameenda wakifurahia, na hata hawa ndio wanahamasisha wengine. Pengine ombi langu kwa serikali ni wakati wanafanya mipango. Wakati mwingi kumekuwa na focus kubwa sana kwa kina mama, lakini kama serikali pia inaweza weka miradi ambayo inainua pia wanaume, especially sana kuhusiana na mambo ya masuala ya afya ya kiakili, ambayo imekuwa kidonda dugu sasa, wakati wanaume wengi sana wanapeana maisha yao. Kama Baringo peke yake tumeweza kufikia zaidi ya 5,000 wanaume katika haya mafunzo ya gender based violence, mafunzo ya reproductive health na kupunguza FGM. Gender based violence has really dropped. Initially you could hear FGM in the next door, but now FGM, that one has changed, especially for young girls, and you won't hear FGM in the areas we work. So hata kama kuna FGM, you will realize pengine ni mmoja alipelekwa kwa mnyanya yake ama babu yake in a different place. So tumeona kuna nguvu ya kufanya uhamasisho.
Naitwa Festus Panyako. I'm a public health by profession, and I'm a retired public health officer. But I like very much talking to youth. I like very much talking to men because of the challenges mostly men face in their day-to-day life. So that is what I like, and I'm a counselor. And also, I am a church leader, I'm a pastor. So I also couple the work, even in the church, in the community. But with the Dandelion, I have worked with the Dandelion for many years in the field of HIV, and we have known areas where HIV has entered homes through various ways. So today, I have been invited to this organization, Dandelion, to talk to men, basically, who have major roles in their homes. And Friday, 14th, being a Valentine Day, I have come to talk to them so that we may be able to know, they may be able to know what is Valentine and how to go about Valentine. I've just been talking to them now, as we have been continuing, that this day, if we have love, many people talk about love during Valentine, and love is part of us all the day. Whether you are young, whether you are old, wherever you are, love is part of us because it was first initiated by God himself. So the first thing we are telling men is to love themselves. If you love yourself as a man, all other things will work. Because if you don't love yourself, then you ignore yourself, other things will fall apart because you have not loved yourself. Then I've just been telling them that love also comes from God. Because God is the first one who loved us as men, and he made us so that we love. And there's a command even in the Bible that men should love their wives. So in this forum that I am talking to them, these are married people, and a few of them are just youth. But I'm telling them that they have to love their wives. So another thing I've talked to, or I'm talking to them, or I'll tell them as I'll continue, is that love is very dangerous. If you do love where it's not required, with whoever is not required, with just anybody, it is dangerous. It can make you to be a thief. It can cause you to kill or be killed. And it can cause you even to be poor because you don't plan things because of love. You make love everything. You want love to be anything, any income you have, you are putting it with love. Anything you are doing, you are putting with the love, and you are not doing it the right way with the right persons. I have a lot about it because, you see, with multiple sexual partners, there is probability of being causing gender-based violence at home. When you end a lot of love triangles, gender-based violence, even to your children, to your wife, is up. I've just told them that when I talked about loving yourself, loving yourself is maintaining your health, maintaining your soberness, working hard so that you get something to have. You cannot love somebody if you don't have money. You have to be hard. You have to work hard. I'm telling them that work hard so that you can be loved even with your wife. You provide for your families. Yeah, provide for your families, and you cannot provide for your family if you are poor. And being poor, I'm removing the notion that what they normally do, just waking up late. Some of them does not wake up early. If you wake up late, you are poor. You remain poor. If you don't work hard, you remain poor. If you hang around with friends without working, you remain poor. If you go around drinking beer, unakunywa pombe hapa always, all the time, you'll remain poor because you are not focused. So I'm asking them to remain focused and stick to their families so that they can bring up their children well. I have just told them that men are key. Their role is key in their families. Their role is key. Because without their proper guidance, proper leadership in the families will disintegrate. Very much, because they are decision makers. I've just told them, men are decision makers. And men, if they really embrace the issue of FGM, to eradicate FGM, it will be finished because they are the decision makers. They are the ones who approve for that to happen. So I'm telling them, make all efforts so that we don't embrace FGM. We want to do away with FGM because it is an outdated culture. It is adding no value in our lives, in the lives of even your wives, your children. It's just the government is very key. Government is very key to ensuring that some of the repugnant practices, traditions, are not being practiced. One, if the government, through the social services department, can be organizing some forums for men, whereby this information is being passed every time and then, I think there will be behavior change. And behavior change is what is important. Behavior change is what is important in everything. Then the policies in the government, this issue of making the laws that are against FGM to be exactly implemented. That one will do much. And this one should start from the villages. The Nyumba Kumi should be engaged. The chiefs and assistant chiefs should be engaged. Although some of these things happen at night, but you know, when the Nyumba Kumi are there and it has happened, it will be curtailed. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That one has been has made a boy child to remain behind, because since the time of where we had about the affirmative actions or whatever, you know, more focus went to men, to female women, and now the big vehicles are being driven by women. Big houses are being owned by women. A lot of property. So, and sometimes organizations, some other organizations, when they come in villages, they focus on girl child. They forget about the boy child. Now, sometimes we have programs in the communities where we get they give sanitary towels to our girls. Sometimes they package with the panties. But now boys are there. Did they stop using the panties? They can also be included, and now we bring them up. So the government, I appeal to the government a lot that if possible, let the government now start shifting now again to bring up the boy child to a level that now things will work. Yes.